It's Twerk and Talk podcast, and we here with
Sky Banks in the building.
Sky Banks. All right, Sky Banks, where you from?
I'm from LA.
LA?
Cali.
Okay. All right, my first question for you is, why do women expect protection from men they don't know? Let me give you an example. Recently, a girl went viral for getting hit in the face with a brick. We found out it was a hoax. But it was a lot of talk online about women saying that basically black men don't protect them and all this and that. But most men are saying that women are rude to them and disrespectful, so they don't deserve protection. So the question is, why do women feel like they have to get protection from men that they don't know?
Protection as in?
Like, if you get hit in the face with a brick, a random man should run to your rescue. Like, why do y'all feel like that?
I just feel like we're women. So I just feel like they got mothers, daughters, sisters. So I feel like they would want somebody to do that for their people. So they should do it back, don't you think?
Yeah, to some extent, but you got to understand that most men are saying basically, hey, I got a family to go home to. I could get killed. I could get shot. I could get into all kind of stuff. Why should I protect a woman, you feel me, that I don't know?
Yeah, it's really up to the man's discretion, I feel like. If you feel like that's a battle you could fight it. If it's a battle, it's like, nah, I can't get her up out of that.
But a lot of women was really like bashing dudes, saying that, they're not protected and they want to be protected. So why do you feel like they were bashing the men if they feel like they should be protected?
I don't know. I honestly just feel like at the end of the day, I do feel the man's point of view. They got families and kids to get home to. So if it's a battle they could fight, go for it. If you can't,
Why don't women like a man dating multiple women and keeping his options open when they aren't committed to each other? For example, let's say right now a guy's dating you, right? Mm-hmm. And you just met him last week and, y'all been dating, talking, but you find out he's been dating and talking to two other girls. But you have a problem with that and you cut him off. Like, why do women do that?
I can't speak for other women. I don't personally think it's a problem. I feel like when you're dating somebody, you can date multiple people, so you can figure out who's the one you're going to be committed to. You can't just date one person and then it don't work out and then now you got to find somebody else. I feel like you got to keep your options open. And then once you find out you want to be committed, that's when you cut the other ones off. So. Okay.
Well, I wish it was that simple, but it just seemed like, from my experience, when I've dated women, if they know that I'm talking to some other girl or whatever, it's like they don't like that. Like, they'll stop taking you serious or stop fucking with you, and I just never understood why.
Yeah, every woman's different.
Okay. Why do women feel like dating a man that isn't a provider is a deal breaker? Like, on the internet, we see a lot of people talk about, oh, he have to provide, he have to pay the bills, he have to do this, he have to do that. What's the big deal if a man cannot do that? Why do women put such an emphasis and a value on what he can do versus what he can't do?
Because if you can't do it with me, then I might as well just do it on my own. That's how I feel.
But why though? Like, okay, let's say if a dude is everything personality-wise, he got a good character, good morals, good everything, but he just can't provide, he not making enough money. The average job don't even pay more than $15, especially in Miami, Cali, places like that. So if he can't provide, but he's willing to pay half or whatever, like, why do women put such an emphasis on he has to be my provider or else he's not worthy? Like, why does it feel like that?
If he has a job, he should be able to provide. If you got a job, you should be able to provide. It's the men that don't try, the men that want to be bums and just want to eat off everything you got but not trying to put nothing in. At the end of the day, you could work together. He put his whatever he can make, you put whatever you can make and make it work like that. But as far as not providing is when you're not trying, in my opinion.
Okay. Number 5 question is, why do women no longer like to cook, clean, and be submissive to the men they're dating? Like, why do y'all look at that as servitude instead of...
I love to cook and clean and be submissive.
Really?
So what women are you talking to?
Well, okay, you must be one in a million, because in real life, I've never met a girl, and I'm 31, I never met a girl that wanted to cook for me and clean the house and none of that. And even on the internet, the women I haven't met, we see a lot of conversation about people saying they don't want to be submissive. So I'm like, why do women no longer want to be submissive and want to be wives? Like, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm cooking, rubbing feet. Let me cater to you.
So you saying that you don't mind being submissive to your man, whatever he say, like not necessarily in a controlling way, but he say, hey, listen, I don't want you dressing this way. I don't want you carrying yourself this way as a woman.
Daddy.
You going for it.
Okay, Daddy.
And it ain't about the money. It's about you love him, you care for him. That's your husband. That's your man, whatever.
Yes, Daddy. Whatever you want.
I don't know. It seemed too good to be true, but okay, I'm going to believe you if that's what you say. If a guy gets your number and you have multiple men you're talking to, what can a guy do to stand out from the rest and make you his girlfriend?
Give me money. A lot of it.
What can he do that's non-financial?
Retire me. Non-financial?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's nothing he can do that's non-financial. It's just whoever got the biggest bag. Yeah.
To be real, a real nigga, be loyal, you know?
How would you know if he's loyal? What is the judgment of loyalty?
As in loyal, like always being there for me. You feel me? I never got a question if you'll be there for me. I never got a question. You switching up on me, stabbing me in the back, stuff like that, you know?
We see a lot of women in today's society talking about men being down low, being bisexual and all this type of stuff. And we also see a lot of women that are also bisexual themselves judging men for that. So the question has to be, why don't women accept men that are bisexual the same way men accept women that are bisexual?
That's a good question. I mean, that's a good question. I accept everybody. I love everybody. Trannies.
So you would date a bisexual man?
I wouldn't date one, but I would definitely mess around with one.
When you say mess around, you mean like have sex?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between having sex with one versus to date one? What's the difference?
I mean, honestly, don't date. That's my thing. I don't date men, so I just do my thing, you know.
Okay. But you saying that if you met a bisexual man and he had a past of a tranny or whatever, a gay man or whatever, you wouldn't mind having sex with him and you wouldn't hold that against him as judgment-wise. You would just do your thing.
Correct.
Okay, well, you are the rare woman out here because most women definitely don't share that opinion. All right, my next question is, what can a man do that will make you orgasm instantly?
Wait, I want to go back to the other question and answer something.
Okay.
Okay, so I just feel like you never know who's out here dealing with a man at the end of the day. And I feel like it's a lot of DLs. It's a lot of men that are doing things with other men. And they girls just don't know. Like,
that's true.
It's trannies everywhere, you know, and be dealing with men. So it's like, you never know at the end of the day. So it's just like, I don't know. I've actually experienced dating 2 men that I found out was messing with a dude and I didn't know.
How did you find out?
Text messages.
Oh, going through their phone?
Yeah, DMs. Yeah. All that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what was he in there saying? I can't wait to sit on your dick or something like that?
No, it was actually somebody had hit him up and was like, dang, where you been at? And I'm texting back like I'm him, and I'm like, who's this? And he's like, you don't remember me? We met on Tammy. I think Tammy's like a gay dating app. So then I'm texting him back, and he basically explained the story. He was like, you don't remember when we effed in the car, and I went in the house to go get the weed to come back down and smoke, and when I came back down, you was gone. You was just gone, like, and I was like, for real? What car was I driving? I smoked a lot of weed. I don't remember, thinking like I'm him.
Yeah. And
then he was like, explained the dude's car. He was like,
himself.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But yeah, that's a wrap. So.
Okay, so what can a man do that will make you orgasm instantly?
Play with my pussy and give me intercourse at the same time.
So stimulating your clit while stroking you basically is what's gonna make you orgasm instantly.
Same time.
Is it in a specific position, from the back, from the side, front, or?
I like missionary.
Why? Because you like that up close and personal, tongue kissing, eye contact type of thing, or?
Not necessarily. It just feels better to me.
That's your favorite position. It's crazy because missionary also my favorite position, but when I tell people that, they always look at me crazy like, no, missionary lame. I like it hitting it from the back like that. But missionary my favorite position for some reason. All right. What are some reasons that a woman loses interest in a man that they're dating?
It can be anything from you're a bum, you stink, your dick is little, you can't satisfy me sexually.
Okay, that's good reasons, but I mean, like, let's say you just met a dude. Like, let's say, okay, you just walking in the mall, a dude walk up to you, say, hey, I like you, let me get your number. You give him your number, y'all start talking for 2 or 3 days, but y'all never linked in person or y'all never fucked yet. What are some of the things that he do that turn you off to make you say, I'm gonna block him, or I'm gonna not call him no more, I'm not texting when he reach out to me?
I don't like when a man always talking about, let's link, but they don't know where they want to go. They want me to come up with where to go. Like, you approached me. You supposed to tell me, like, come on, we going out to dinner, whoop, whoop, or whatever the case may be, wherever we going. Yeah. So I don't like a let's link, what you want to do type of dude. And I don't like a come over type of dude. I don't want to come sit in your living room. I got my own living room.
So you basically saying you want to go out somewhere and do something interesting.
Yeah,
and
I don't like a boring man.
What makes a man boring?
The things I just said. You just want to sit in your living room and smoke weed. I'm not about to do that.
You into
I can
the
do
fun.
that alone. Yeah.
I understand. What makes a man good in bed?
How he touches my body, how he caresses me, talking to me.
Is no specific, like, he ate the pussy this way or he grabbed the hair this way or nothing like that?
I like being choked. I like my hair pulled, but not too hard, because
I noticed that a lot of women are into hair pulling and choking. Like, what is so an infatuation about that for y'all?
It's like you giving me that feeling that I'm yours. I'm your possession. Because
when a nigga choking the fuck out of you doing sex, it's almost like he trying to kill your ass. So.
No, but you can't do it too hard. You gotta know how to choke me. Like, you can't push. Look, you can't push on this part. This part is real sensitive. You gotta, like, squeeze the sides and, like, go up. Tips for anybody.
Okay. We need
Don't push down, because then the bitch ain't gonna be able to breathe. So don't push down on this part. You just gotta grab the sides, squeeze the sides, and go up a little bit.
Well, how old are you, first of all?
I'm 23.
23? You look younger than that.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you was about 19, 20 or something like that.
I get that a lot.
Okay, at 23 years old, what's your body count right now? Because here's the thing. Most people in today's society, they saying that women are, they out there, they promiscuous, blah, blah, blah. So at 23 years old, what's your body count right now when it comes to men?
I can't count.
You can't count? So is it because you forgot because it's too many, or is it just?
Yeah.
So it's a lot?
Yeah.
So if you gave an estimate, would you say 20 or more, 50 or more, 100 or more, if you had to, like, sum it up into a range?
20 or more can be all the way up to 100. So I'm going to say 20 or more.
Is it?
20 or more.
Okay.
Next.
I hear you. Okay, so on Twerk and Talk, we got the magical question. The IG models, they say that them hoes be flying to Dubai to get shitted on. So the question that have to be asked is, if a nigga that was a Arab over there had $1 million and he jumped in your DM right now, he say, listen, man, we freaks, we like you, we like what we see, fly over here to Dubai, we finna shit on you, fuck the shit out you, but sending you home with $1 million. You getting on that plane to go get shitted on?
I'm getting on that plane, but I need something first. I need half the money or some type of deposit before I get on.
Yeah, he say, I'm gonna send you that. Don't worry about it. He send you half up front.
I'm on my way. right.
But listen now, before you just make that, okay, he send you half up front, but when they shit on you, they shitting all on your face, they shitting all in your mouth, they rubbing it all on you, you gotta roll in it and do all that. You gonna do all that for that money.
As long as it don't go in my mouth, yeah.
But that's part of the thing. They like, man, listen, we got to shit in your mouth too. This $1 million.
I'm probably not going. I'm sorry. I'm not going.
So,
or you know what? I'll have them send the money and then not go.
finesse.
Stay right there.
Hey, real now, finesse.
But I'm not getting shitted on. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
it sounded good at first, but
yeah, you'd be surprised how many people I asked that on my interview and they say, yeah, they gonna do it. Like, no matter what. It is what it is. So it's been good talking to you, Scott Banks. Before we go, you want to give everybody your socials or anything like that so they can follow you? Because you know they're gonna ask, oh, who is that? She bad, bro. Like, you know, what's her act?
Okay. My Instagram, I don't got no Snapchat, no Twitter, nothing. I just got Instagram.
Okay.
Sky Banks. Sky with 2 Y's. Mm-hmm. Banks with 2 Z's.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got that? SKYYBANKZZ.